Welcome to Dear Memaw and Morgan.
I feel
So,
in a while, like
Morgan,
yes.
somebody got mad at me the other day or made a comment that I didn't introduce you quite right.
What? We didn't have
Yeah.
fireworks. What did you guys
We
need?
did.
You need more.
So, here is my beautiful, stunning, awesome, beloved, amazing. What other words could we use, Morgan? Give me some more words.
Funny,
Funny,
kind,
cute, kind.
all these things. daughter,
Hopefully that helps her. She said I didn't introduce you with all the gusto I should have.
She didn't want. She wanted more razzle dazzle. She needed.
I guess I was razzle dazzling talking to you all day.
Thank you.
What?
I said, "No, my back. Thank you. I
Oh
appreciate
my god.
you. Big thank you."
Anyway, this is my daughter Morgan. She does the podcast with me because that way you get a second perceptive.
You get a 2-for-1 special.
2-for-1 special. You get her, who's half my age and is married with children, and I'm old and single.
Also half you. I'm half your age and half you.
Half you.
That's like double win.
So, and raised by me, so you get a perspective from someone who had to deal with me their entire life. That's quite a bit.
Right.
So, I have to tell you about something that happened to me yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
So, and then Morgan's going to tell you about something that...
Only Tuesday, you guys. It's been a week and it's only Tuesday.
It has been. So, I went to the DMV yesterday because I had to get my driver's license renewed. I haven't had to get it renewed for probably over a decade. I have no tickets, no accidents. Can you hear me knocking?
Yeah, you can take all my tickets that I have, so go ahead.
Yeah, Morgan won't talk about this, but I'm going to talk about this. So anyway, they needed me to come down there because I needed to do an eye exam because I hadn't had one in a long time, and I'm getting old. I'm 63, by the way.
You're
63.
only as old as you feel, Memaw.
We'll talk about that, too. I got a comment on my TikTok today that I looked way older than 63.
People with opinions. Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has them. Well,
what I was going to say, but I was trying to look out for my listeners, what I always say in real life is, I degaff. What you think. So, anyway.
I give A, and then you guys just fill in the last word. Whatever fits your narrative. I don't give A. Shit. F word.
Do you remember when you guys were little and I used to try to tell you to be quiet and I'd go...
Oh, anyway. My 4-year-old now with her dad goes, that stupid song. She goes, what the helly LeBron James? What the helly LeBron? I'm like, you're 4. You're still saying the bad word. That's not.
Oh my god! I thought you were gonna say, does he say what the helly on? I don't know why I say that with my.
And it's so what the helly on? What the helly LeBron James? I don't even know, but.
Oh, is that what it says?
It's like a whole bunch of helly things, and I'm like. You're 4. You're trying it right now. You're really trying.
Oh my god. This is how we are in real life. We can't have one conversation. We go to about 10. But anyway.
Back to the DMV. We're at the DMV with me, Mom.
My big fear was I wouldn't pass the eye test. I wear glasses to see far away to drive and stuff like that. But I still was afraid.
She literally just said, I wear glasses to see. We know, Mom. That's why you wear glasses. I want to go home today, you guys. It's been a day.
Okay, we'll get to you. We're talking about me now. Anyway, so I was like number 8 in line. You know, there's like 6 windows open. But number 1 man in line was probably had 15 years on me. I'm 63, by the way.
We'll do the math. 78 plus. Old man is 78 plus.
So he did it. He paid his money, and then they had him do his eye test. And he couldn't pass it. So they had him go up to a special machine and look through it, and I guess it looks different that way, and do his eye test, and he couldn't pass it. So they had to send him home with a ophthalmologist thing to fill out. He had to go to his eye doctor and get them
glasses on already or no?
No, he didn't have any glasses on. And mind you, I'm standing like 5 feet away from him, and I'm going, oh, shoot.
Right, but not shoot.
But not shoot. That's not a good sign. That's just not a good sign for me. Okay, I passed. I'm good. I got a new license. Now Morgan needs to tell you about the wonderful Tuesday she's had.
My Tuesday.
It's your turn.
In the trenches. But my dad had to do that before, and I'm pretty sure didn't pass, and I know he had to retake the test, and he had to do that more than one time, so standing ovation.
He couldn't pass the eye exam?
Oh, not one of them, I don't even know, but listen, my dad could not see. He couldn't even see colors, so he really couldn't see signs. It was a lot.
Well, let's say this. Your dad is my ex-husband, so I kind of know him.
Yeah.
I know. He couldn't see colors.
He couldn't see colors. He can't see. No. One time he put maroon in his mustache. He filled it in with maroon because he thought it was black, and
Yeah.
that was life with my dad. But yes, today has been from the trenches, you guys. From the trenches. I had work all day, which is work all day. Then I had to leave work early to go pick up the kids, to go back to work for a meeting, to book it home, to get ready for soccer, to get to the soccer field, to have a game, and it's freezing cold in Florida right now. If you're in Florida, you know that we have a cold front, and it's very cold outside. Then I'm like, I'm not trying to be mom of the year. Let me order takeout for dinner. So my kids naturally can't eat at the same place. So I have to get some food from Chipotle and some food from Chick-fil-A, which happens to be in the same shopping center, so it's not that big of a deal. But then I get to Chipotle, and I'm like, I'm here for my food. What's your name? Morgan? Well, I need to see your receipt because I don't see your name here. I'm like, okay, here's my order. Here's my phone. And they're like, they start asking each other, Morgan, Morgan. I'm like, this is Morgan. That's my food. I don't know what Morgan you gave it to, but I'm Morgan, and that's my food. So then I had to sit at Chipotle. I thought I was being good in ordering it early, so I just had to go in and out. No, then I had to wait for them to remake the whole meal. Then I go to Chick-fil-A, and I love Chick-fil-A. Listen, the workers, the energy is top tier at Chick-fil-A. If you've not been to Chick-fil-A, you're missing out. But I get there, and they have the little mobile scan because I ordered it on my phone. Only for it to tell me, we don't have an order for you. You guys, on top of them not having my order, I had to order it again, which is okay. Shout out to the guy in the line. He was super fast and helpful. But I used my points to buy something. So then I lost all my points. So now I didn't have my food. I lost my Chick-fil-A points. I'm home, you guys.
So this is a shout out to Chipotle. This is not the first time she's had a problem with their order. Chick-fil-A?
No.
Come
Listen,
on.
you guys,
If it happened to you, it's...
No,
It's
and
happening
I
to other
put
people.
Chipotle 30 minutes early because I told Memaw, I'm like, I know it's never ready when I get there, so I'm gonna order it super early when we're leaving the field. I get there and it's done. Oh yeah, I made Morgan. None of these bags say Morgan, so no, you didn't make Morgan. And then she asked the girl, oh yeah, I got the chips. I remember making Morgan. Morgan.
Somebody took Morgan's food. Whoever out there had Chipotle in Florida and had the name Morgan,
and wasn't
we know what's going on.
We're coming for you.
We know.
I'm not even gonna be Morgan next time I order my food.
Yeah.
Don't try me again.
You just need to be a mean man name.
Like
Come in there like, give me my food.
Because I'll offend somebody. But I can't even make up a mean man name. Steve. I'm gonna come in and be a Steve.
Steve.
No. But it was a long. We made it home. Meltdowns happened. We got our ass whooped in the soccer game, but
Yeah. Morgan's the coach of her 7-year-old daughter, my granddaughter's soccer team. And it's kind of poetic because I used to coach there's Morgan's soccer team when she was really little, not when she got bigger, but when she was really little.
There's nothing poetic about getting your ass whooped every game. Okay? That's all I have to say. And I stood out there and froze. I'm English and I should know this, but I froze outside to get our butt whooped. And then I had to yell at a parent.
And then your food was messed up. Come on, Chipotle.
Like, one job.
Come on.
You had one job.
You had one job and you couldn't do it.
We made it. We're here. We're podcasting.
Yeah, we're podcasting. And we're doing a letter tonight. Can I get a whoop whoop? Whoop whoop. Yeah. Your whoop whoop sounded better than mine.
Comments so you can make us feel like whoop whoop. Like
whoop whoop. Yeah, put whoop whoop in the comments. That's my favorite word. Morgan will tell you since they were little, since she can remember when something makes me happy, I say whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah. I've had a book business that I just recently handed over to my son. But I've had this book business for like 7 years, and I've gotten, oh my goodness, tens of thousands of orders.
Right. Thousands.
And every time I get a new order, I say whoop whoop out loud.
Really funny. You remember when I was out there and we were folding the books together, and you're like, I got an order, and I'm like, and she's like, no, you have to say whoop whoop, and I'm like, oh, whoop whoop. Yes.
Yeah. So I have said whoop whoop quite a bit.
The thing
anyway. let's get to our letter tonight. Just in case you don't know, you're listening to Dear Memaw because people are writing letters. Dear Memaw, get it? And if you have things you want to know our opinion on, how you should handle things, we'd love to help you out. I'm not a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a doctor. I'm just a lady who has lived a
grandma, a mom, a daughter, experience.
Yeah. Experience. So, and I'm old. 63.
We can just go ahead and add that to the resume.
Anyway,
guess what?
So,
you're an old person that can see. So
yeah, I'm an old person that can see. Woohoo!
Yes, ma'am.
Can I get a whoop whoop for that? Whoop whoop.
Yes.
Anyway, so what we do is when you a lot of people, every day I get DMs with people asking me questions about their own personal issues. First off, I can't see them all, and there's absolutely no way I could respond to them all. So the way for me to do it in depth with Morgan is through our podcast. So it's Dear Memaw. So you write us to DearMemawPodcast@gmail.com, and let's go ahead and get into this one.
Yes. All right, Memaw, here we go. All right. Dear Memaw, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I can't stop thinking something bad is coming. Nothing is actually happening. My life looks normal. Bills get paid. People think I'm fine. But in my head, I'm always waiting for the thing that ruins everything. I worry about money, even when there is money. I worry about getting sick. I worry about my kids. I worry about losing what I have. When something good is coming, I don't get excited. I think about how it could go wrong. I don't feel hopeful. I feel like I need to stay alert. People tell me I'm negative. I don't think I am. I think I'm scared, and I don't know how to stop being scared. I don't want to live like this. I don't want to keep waking up, already braced for bad news. I don't even know what to ask you. I just need someone to tell me this isn't crazy, and I won't always feel like this. Julie.
Well, Julie, that's a fear I think more of us have than we'll want to admit.
And I will say, if you're a mom, it's very understandable because let me tell you, I worry about worries before worries even make themselves known. Like, that is
and the thing is, Morgan, no matter how old your kids are, my kids are from 26 up to 38, and I still worry about them.
Right.
So it happens. It's just one of the things that go with motherhood, I think.
But we can challenge that because if we are expecting the best, we can also switch our mindset and or expecting the worst. We can switch our mindset to also expect.
And I want to tell a story here about that. When I was younger, I had a really rough childhood, and when things would come up, the way I would deal with them, and this is not what I do now, so don't take this as advice. I want to tell you what I used to do would be, what's the worst thing that could happen? And I would think about what's the worst thing could happen, and I'd go, can you deal with that?
Right, I can handle that.
And I'd say yes to myself, but then I always would think about that worst thing that could happen. And I got told as I got older that you might want to rethink that.
Right.
And like Morgan said, we've done a talk on if you can think of the worst thing that happened, then you can think of the best thing that could happen. And that's where we got to go.
Right.
And so I would tell you, imagine the best. Imagine your life. You're waiting for bad news.
Right. Well, in Memaw, I feel like a lot of times, personally, I always stress, right? You stress, you think the worst, but the worst is never the worst. You know, like the worst that you put in your head is never the worst that actually plays out.
And it never happens like that, Morgan, no matter what it is. I don't think any time in my crazy mixed-up childhood when I was waiting for the worst, did the worst ever happen.
Right.
Like you'd say, well, I can handle that if it happens.
Right. And I feel like you are anticipating bad things to happen. You can't act surprised when bad things happen. Like
you can't trust the good moments.
Right.
Because your brain is too going on bad.
Right. You're too sitting here expecting the bad that you're not even enjoying those good moments when they come through because you're like, shoot, when is it going to hit the fan? When is it going to turn around and be bad?
And when we live like that, we're living in a defensive mode.
Right.
We're defensive about everything.
Well, and I feel like it's a constant fight or flight too. Like, do I run? Do I fight with this? That constant on edge?
And I can understand that, because a lot of us are having issues right now with the world feeling unstable. The world feels really unstable. No matter what you think, the world is unstable right now. So I can understand that because it's scary. Right now, everything is scary.
And unknown, and especially when we don't have the answers to so many questions, it's just
Yeah.
like that what if is like a gray cloud.
Yeah, and there's so many things that she had mentioned that she's stressing about. Money, health,
But she's
family.
thinking about things that she's saying are not really there to stress about. She's saying she's
Yeah.
stressing about money, and money's good, and she's
Yeah.
stressing about things, but things are fine.
And I wonder if maybe she had past losses. Like maybe she grew up without not a lot of money, or she grew up with a parent having a health issue.
Right.
And I think if we got to know her better, I would bet that's where it stems from.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
that
like
she
she is kind of like, I don't know what the right verbiage she uses, like handling things how like you said, how you would have handled things,
Yeah.
'cause how you did when you were
Yeah.
younger, until somebody sits you down and is like, there's
don't look
better
at it like that.
better
Don't
ways.
look at it like
Right.
that. And
Right.
and it feels like her body is stuck in like a survival mode. I've got to
Yeah.
survive today. I got to wake up. I got to make sure I have enough money. I got to make sure we're healthy. I got to make sure the kids are good. It's that survival mode.
Well, and Mima, I feel like as a mom, a lot of times it feels like it's your responsibility to solve everybody's problem. You know, like
definitely
and
feels
so it's almost like she's trying to solve the problems before the problems come, but you don't even know how the problems are going to come, so you
Yeah.
can't solve the problem before it comes.
I think what she would need to do, what would actually help her is trying really hard not to live in next year, but to stay in today.
You can't change the past.
Today.
You can't change the future.
Yeah. So today, is everything good today? My bills are paid today.
Right.
The kids are healthy. I am healthy. We're ready for school.
Right. I had seen something that somebody does. So starting January 1st, you know, new year, new me. I know we don't do that here, but
Yeah.
this is a cool thing. So you get like a mason jar. And so every time something good happens, you write it down and you drop it in the jar. And then December 31st, when it's going to be the new year, you sit and you open that jar and you can read off all these good things and all these memories and all these
That's a good
positive
idea.
things to remind you that even if you have to do that even month by
That's a
month.
good idea. That's a good
Yeah.
idea, Julie. That's what you should be doing.
Yeah.
Write it down. You don't have to put it on a paper and put it in a jar.
Right.
Just write it down on a notepad. Take a notepad. Take a
Right.
notepad and write. Today was good because
And I think that sometimes we have this like expectation that like good things are I won the lottery or I got a new car, but good things are you woke up and have hot water and you have a heater if it's cold outside and you have air
Exactly.
conditioning, you have clothes on your back, you can feed your kids for a week. Every time on Sundays when I get groceries, I'm like, thank you. I can feed my household now for
Right.
another week.
Right.
Like that's a
Right.
big thing. It's a little thing maybe in perspective, but it's a big thing.
well, you know, that's what I always say. People that know me well, like Morgan, know
Mm-hmm.
that I am thankful for running water and electricity because we don't have to have that. We just
Right.
are very blessed and lucky that we live where you have that and I have that.
my-
I have a light.
This is funny. It's not funny at all. But Will Smith, okay, he has this show on the Disney Channel. If you have the Disney,
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see where he travels all the continents?
So I
he-
just saw that he had a show.
Yeah, so he goes to all 13 continents. My husband is like nature freak. Okay, so he likes the animal things and the nature, so we watch it. And so the last episode we just watched, I don't even remember where he was, but he was with this tribe that basically they're like naked. They don't wear clothes, they don't have electricity, they don't have anything, and they are like so content. Like just
Yeah.
thankful for what they have. Yes.
Well, just think about it, Morgan. You don't miss what you don't have and never known, you know?
Right. I think
But
that
with-
social media makes us think.
Oh
those
yeah,
things
and just think
that
about it.
way.
You know, when the electricity goes off from a storm, we're all panicky. When
Right.
the water. Well, I lived in a different city about a year or so ago, and they were doing construction for new housing projects, and the water would be turned off constantly. Remember, I used to tell you.
Yeah.
And like we are too spoiled
Right.
for
I feel like
everything that we have.
the little things are really the big things. Like when you think
Yeah.
about it, like things like you said, like if I don't have water, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
So, Julie, what we'd like you to do is not only at the end of the day write down what was really great about that day. I'd like you at the beginning of the day to think about these blessings and how blessed and lucky that you are to have these things that we just mentioned. You've got to find your own things. You've got to see what's important to you. These are what's important to me and Morgan. And shift slowly your body into your way of thinking about this. And let's say the thoughts come in your head. Let's say the thoughts come in your head about, oh my gosh, I might not have enough money.
Right.
You change it. I have money right now.
Right.
My bills are
Or you can
paid.
challenge yourself with it, right? You're like, but did I pay my bills? Okay. Do
Yeah.
I have groceries? Okay. Does my gas have car? Does my car have gas?
Yeah.
Like things like that. You have to-
Exactly. Do I have a car?
Right. Well, and you said, I like how you said in the morning, I feel like the morning is the best opportunity to set the tone for your day.
Exactly.
Like you have to wake up sometimes and you have to choose to be positive and you have to choose
Right.
to be happy and you have to choose. You think I was happy when I got to Chipotle? No, but what can I do about it? Life goes on.
Yeah.
My kids
But
still
you
have to
ended
dinner.
up getting Chipotle, and we
Right.
should be so thankful we have that as a problem.
Right.
That we were
Right.
not able to get our food right away.
Right.
Chipotle, that we had the money to buy Chipotle.
They needed the food, so I hope they enjoyed it and I hope they have full belly.
You know they did. Your kids love that.
I hope.
My grandkids.
Right.
So yes, Julie, breathe, think, move, change.
And like be present, like you said.
Yeah.
Mama. You have to be in the moment.
Exactly. Exactly. So you can set up this routine and make it familiar, just like we're talking about. In the mornings, you say out loud, just out loud,
Right.
what you're thankful for, or when you get in your car to drive to work when there's nobody else there.
Right.
Do it as you're driving, and at the end of the night, write it down. If you don't want anybody else to see it, then tear it up when you're done writing it out. That's fine.
And even if you're a mom, wake up 5 minutes earlier, 10 minutes earlier to just have a warm cup of coffee. Have a second where you can just breathe before the chaos. Because I'm telling you, the second my kids get up at 5:50, it does not stop until my kids hit the
Exactly.
pillow at 8:30 at night. It's
And
nonstop.
I agree. So you've got to pick that time that you do it. And you've got to change your self-talk. What you
Yes.
say to yourself. You're not going to say negative, negative, negative.
Right.
But you can say, I'm tired. That's okay. I'm worn out. It's been a long day. But not, oh my gosh, am I going to have enough money? So
Right.
you wouldn't say, for me personally, I wouldn't say I'm broken. I am not broken at all. I just been through a lot.
Right.
You've got to change how you talk to
Change
yourself.
the narrative. Right.
Exactly. And the thing is, you don't need to solve the future. You don't need to solve anything that hasn't even occurred yet. You don't even need to think about it. You only...
If you you literally can't. It doesn't matter if you spend the next 48 hours
Right.
on it. It's not going to change anything.
Exactly. And the thing is, you only need to live for today.
Right.
Just for today, just for right now. Do I need to make dinner? Do I have food for dinner?
Right.
Do I have running water for the kids to take a bath before
Right.
they go to sleep? You only need to live for today.
And not living for today has you missing out on a lot of moments.
Oh my goodness gracious. And that fear about stuff gets so loud when you're worn down. And so, no, we won't even let it enter. We won't let it enter.
You're starting your day like mentally exhausted already. And mental
Yeah.
exhaustion is so real. So
Yeah. And honestly, Julie, we don't know more about you, but it sounds like your life is going a great way.
Right.
It sounds like it's really
no matter what you've
good.
been through or what you went
Yeah.
through, like right now, it's
Right now,
stable
you're
and
good.
something to celebrate. Right.
And just so you know, feeling this way, like we started off with this, a lot of people feel this way, but I'm hoping after listening to this that a lot of people can change the way they're thinking
Right.
and know that they're not crazy, they're not weak. You're
Right.
just human. And we feel a lot of weird things when you're human,
Yeah.
But you can ease all this.
Right. And you can, I think sometimes even it sounds so crazy, but talking to yourself out loud, because sometimes if you say things out loud, that doesn't even sound realistic.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose my house by Friday. Okay, but I just paid rent yesterday and all my bills are paid. Why would I lose my house
Yeah.
by Friday? You have to think things out, think your thoughts out loud, because...
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. Like I said, if you drive by yourself to work, that might be the best time.
Yes. I definitely...
Or get to work 3 minutes early and sit in the car and talk to yourself.
On your lunch break. Take your lunch
On your
in the
lunch
car,
break,
take
yeah.
your lunch somewhere by yourself, or you can just sit. Just
Yeah,
sit.
I always say that's a good thing when you work for someplace else. I work from home, so I'm blessed with that. But I always say, you take that time for yourself. Go out in your car. It doesn't matter if somebody thinks that that's weird for you to go out in your car and sit for lunch.
And Memaw, I don't care because guess what? If I died tomorrow, my job would be posted by Friday. So at the end of the day, you have to put yourself first. That's just
put yourself first.
It's a harsh reality, but at the end of the day, it is very much reality.
Yeah, and maybe take a notepad with you and write in the car for a little bit. And if, like I said, if
you don't, it doesn't make sense. Just write it down. It doesn't matter. Just get it out of your head.
Yeah.
Get it on paper.
Or just say it, or even like Morgan said, record yourself maybe and listen to it back and go, that's doesn't even make sense.
Listen, I can't even tell you sometimes how many times I call Memaw and I'm like, just listen. I'm just gonna talk and I just need to vent and then I'll feel better. And I just go blah 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 blah, and then I'm like, okay, and we change the conversation and we're fine. Just
exactly.
Out and not holding it in.
And we all do that. I do that to Morgan too. I'll go, I don't need this problem solved. I just need you to listen for a minute.
Right.
Just listen. Can you believe this person called me old?
I'm like, no way, girl. No way.
Old you?
They had to be looking at somebody else. Couldn't have been you.
They were looking at me. They were judging me.
Listen.
Yeah. Anyway, Julie, you're not crazy, hon.
Oh.
We're going to change our thinking. We're going to change our thinking here. And anybody else out there who's listening, you can change your thinking too. And if you want to start doing more journaling, we do that. We have a journaling club on Facebook. So if you want to join us on Facebook, let me just tell you about what we do over there. Yeah. We have Memaw Reads, a reading club where we read a different book every month. We have a journaling club, and we're soon to start because Memaw went to the doctor yesterday, and my weight, whoosh, we're going to start a walking club. Yeah. Can you believe that? A Facebook walking club?
Funsies on
Facebook. So join us over there. We are Memaw Talks. On Facebook and Instagram and TikTok Memaw on TikTok and you know what we're here too. But if you're listening to us on Spotify or any of those, we are Dear Memaw on YouTube as well. Yes. So join us someplace else. Watch our videos. We think it's fun when you guys can look at us because Morgan's really expressive.
Listen, oh my gosh, you guys. Sometimes I get in trouble though because I tell you, if my mouth doesn't say it, my face is surely going to tell you.
Oh man, you know those funny videos you see where the one person has to nudge the other person, especially on TikTok they have it because the other person's looking at them like that. That would be me and you. I'd be having to nudge you.
The table.
Yeah. And I'd be smiling and you'd be the one I'd have to nudge like, smile, Morgan, smile. Anyway, we are so grateful you are here and tuned in, and we love what we do. We love it.
It's fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. And so anyway, thank you for joining us, and we hope you have a nice evening here, and we'll catch you on our next YouTube. And for now, thank you.
Morgan out.